So, first of all, sorry for not making a video last week. College stuff got really busy. For the foreseeable future, there should be videos every week now. But without further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, this week we've got Star Trek Discovery, Season 1, Episode 14, The War Without, The War Within. As the name already suggests, this is about two things primarily, and that is Lieutenant Ash Tyler and the fact that he was Vok, and while that personality seems to not be present anymore, he still has all the memories, and of course everyone else knows who he is and what he has done. And of course the Federation's war with the Klingons, which at the end of last episode, the Discovery landed back in the Prime Universe. They missed 9 months of the war. The Klingons are controlling a good chunk of Federation space now. The Discovery uses Emperor Philippa Georgiou from the Mirror Universe to come up with a plan to defeat the Klingons. At the end of the episode, they reintroduce her to the crew and claim that she was her normal universe counterpart, Captain Philippa Georgiou, and that she was just captured by the Klingons and actually didn't die. Overall, this episode was very interesting, showing the state of the universe and shifting the status quo. I like how this show, as opposed to a lot of other shows like this, and also, of course, the older Star Trek shows, really shakes up the crew a lot, and the newest addition of course being Captain Philippa Georgiou, and I can't wait for the season finale next week to see where this goes. Supergirl, Season 3, Episode 13, Both Sides Now. In this episode, the DEO captures the second world killer, Purity, and a lot of this episode is about Supergirl trying to get through to her human counterpart, and at the end, Purity escapes. They actually successfully talk her down and have her revert to her human form, but then Rain comes around and picks her up. The most important thing about this episode is that there is a few cliffhangers left at the end, which makes sense because there isn't going to be any new Supergirl episodes for 2 months because Legends of Tomorrow is taking Supergirl's time slot. And while I am hyped for the return of Legends of Tomorrow, it's kind of sad that Supergirl is not going to continue for a while. But at the end, it was shown that Lena Luthor figured out that Sam is Rain, and she said she's going to help her. We don't know in which way. Not sure if what she's gonna do is gonna be good or not, but I guess we'll see. The other thing is that apparently the Legion stranding in the past was not just random, and Imra said to Mon-El that she's gonna reveal to him the real reason why they're there. The Flash, Season 4, Episode 13, True Colors. After being discovered as being the Flash last week, Wolf tries to sell Barry and some other matters off to MUNet. At the same time, conveniently enough, Ralph gets the new power to shapeshift into other people, which Team Flash tries to use to disrupt the deal by him pretending to be Wolf, which doesn't work out in the end. I was wondering, they had the technology to make someone look as if they were someone else before. That's how they resolved the crisis last season when HR pretended to be Iris. It's kind of weird how they don't use that to solve this problem. And this has some interesting stuff about Barry breaking out with the help of the other Metas to try to avoid being sold. And there's some interesting dynamics there. And at the end, DeVoe comes in and takes all the powers of the bus Metas. And Team Flash later realizes that he's only interested in the powers of the bus Metas, no others. And he takes over the body of Hazard. So Team Flash later realizes that because he wants the powers of all the bus Metas, that Ralph of course is in danger. Ralph actually uses his new shape-shifting powers to pretend to be DeVoe, and of course if DeVoe is alive, that means Barry didn't kill him, so that's how they got Barry out of jail. We'll see how all of this plays out when Flash continues in 2 weeks. And finally for this week, Arrow, Season 6, Episode 13, The Devil's Greatest Trick. In this episode, Team Arrow finally finds the evidence they need to prove that Oliver didn't kill Caden James's son. We also see a lot of Caden's past. So after Caden finds out, he looks through the files and finds out that a member of his organization was the one who doctored the images. So he basically demands of Team Arrow to find Laurel, Anatoly, and Diaz because it was one of them. The team brings the three to Caden, and William actually is there too. There's a long standoff scene and nothing really that furthers the plot too much. And in the end, Diaz reveals that he was the one who killed Caden's son and kills Caden, so I assume that he's gonna be the villain for the rest of this season. Lance has Laurel captured, and overall I'm interested to see where this goes. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. I do these every week, and I still need to find out a better way to end the video.